Happy Sunday, everyone. Just hanging out. Got some free time to go live for a little bit, and that's what we're going to do. Just hanging out, talking fragrances. You know what the deal is. Try to get this backup light charging a little bit. How is everyone doing? What do we got here? How is everyone doing? We're just hanging out, talking fragrances. You know the deal. Oh man. Vanilla cream pumpkin. What is this? Oh, I have a bunch of stuff in here. Oh man. I have so much crap in here. Okay. Trying to get organized. Give me 1 second. I'm just getting organized. Let me put some stuff right here. Samples. That can charge. Dropping stickers everywhere. What is this? This is beard oil and stuff from True North Beard Company. Let's put this up. Awesome brand, by the way. What else do I got in here? Old Spice pomade. I just got random stuff everywhere. I need to do content on this. This is vanilla cream pumpkin I gotta do for Influencer. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Who is this? Jason. Veritas Fragrances. Cool little indie niche brand. Veritas. Thank you, thank you. A little marshmallow sky is brand new. Let's put that right there. He hooked it up, really. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Here we are. We're back. Sunday. Happy Sunday. Sorry, the first 2 minutes of that was crazy. I was just getting stuff organized. What I want to talk about today, we're just going to talk about stuff going on. Fragrances, of course. Samples I got coming in. Bottles I got coming in. And just other things, you know, all things fragrance, life, whatever we got. I guess first up, I need tester strips. I don't have any tester strips with me. There's only 3, though. Maybe I can go on Skin for these. I'll just go on Skin. This is a brand. I found him on TikTok. He's an indie perfumer. His brand's called Veritas Fragrance Company. This is like true indie niche. The dude makes this in his garage. He's a legit dude. He's not just buying essential oils. You know, I mean, he's got raw materials and stuff going. He's pretty well respected on TikTok at least, but he's legit. He's not just these random AI perfumers. You know, I mean, if you guys know Jamie and Noah from TikTok's Poly Sniffers, he's kind of like on that level. He's not as big as them, but you know, he's legit. He's not just throwing crap together. Anyways, it's called Veritas Fragrance Company. He's got good little packaging. Kind of expensive for what it is, but I get it. It's quality. It's nice. I've already sampled these weeks ago. This first one is called Veritas D''or. Veritas Dior. It's not spelled like Dior the brand, but if I remember correctly, get a little sample there. Yeah, this one is unique. Michaela liked this one a lot. This one was very it was different. It's different. It's a little dark, woody, maybe some vetiver. I don't know what the notes are. It reminds me of walking into them old shops, like them old-timey shops. It's got that smell to it. It smells nice, but it's not like nothing fancy or fresh. It's definitely dark, woody. I don't know. Imagine you were at like the Renaissance Fair and you walked into like a ye old shop or something like that. It just smells like that. Very Viking era, very Viking coded, like barbaric. I liked it a lot. Michaela loved it. I wonder if he has information on this. Probably on his site somewhere. I don't have information on what the notes are for this. Veritas Fragrance Company. Yeah, that's all he's got. He doesn't have any notes here for me. That was Veritas Dior. Very, very medieval smell. Unique. This is like his main one right here. This one's called Vespers at Sea. Vespers at Sea. This is like, I think this is one of his more newer launches. It's his take on like an aquatic freshy, but like still mysterious smelling. So let's go on scale in this hand. Vespers at Sea. That one's different, man. That one's really different. It's hard for me too as well. I have like a clogged nose. I have a stuffy nose. Vespers at Sea. That one's nice. It's not like your typical fresh aquatic sweet smell. It is, once again, reminds me of old Viking, you know, you're at sea, like the Loch Ness Monster, Tree Fitty. You know what I mean? It reminds me of like old Norse folk, like you're like what it says, like Vespers at Sea, you know what I mean? Once again, gives that Renaissance fair, old-timey smell, aquatic. It's unique. You know what I mean? It smells like an old-timey, like you have your, it just smells like old mythological smell, like you're on an old Viking ship at sea. Polar Gaming, welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Hi. Yeah, just smelling this discovery set from Veritas Fragrances. We're going to talk more about other stuff here, but I just want to start the live with this. It's Sunday. We're hanging out. My wife is downstairs, Michaela. She's working on some stuff for work, so I get a little bit of free time before we hang out. Name a car for an edit. Let's see here. Let's do a C5 Z06 Corvette. And it can be a you know, an LS6 car. It could be an LS6, LS1, whatever. Or it can be swapped, whatever you want to do. Yeah, these are cologne. These are fragrances. These are perfume oils. These are lotions. Bath and Body. That's deodorant. Some of these are beard oils, but these are all fragrances. Do I use Arabic colognes? I do. Now, do you mean like dupes, like Middle Eastern dupes? I have some in my collection, but I also have Arabic brands, or you know, Middle Eastern brands. Like Nishane is a brand I would consider. You know, they're in Turkey. Whittian. I'm not exactly sure where Whittian is based out of, but you know, I don't just use, you know, dupes like that. This is not hair gel. This is actually, who makes this? Dandyman. They have a sea salt hair mist, is what that is. I usually do use pomade, but for like the last 6 months, my wife got me this sea salt spray. It's nice. I just spray like 4 or 5 times, run it through my hair, and just comb it, and it stays. I was skeptical because the pomade, you know, stays hard. Go take that as a no. Are those cologne bottles? Yeah, they are. They are cologne bottles. But yeah, it's Dandyman. You know. Willie, what's up, man? Wow, Queen. Yeah, I'm going off, Queen. Anyways, this was Veritas Dior. Once again, we're talking about Veritas Fragrance Company, small indie niche brand off TikTok. His name's Jason. Check him out. Give him a follow. He sent me 3 samples of his newest releases. This is Veritas Dior. This is Vespers at Sea. Like I said, this smells like you're in like an old-timey Renaissance fair shop. And this smells like, this is Vespers at Sea. This literally smells like mythological Norse, you know, old-timey Vikings, like on a ship going to go fight this creature or something. It gives me that vibe, puts me in that mindset. It's not your typical, that comment's crazy. Start panting like a dog, that's hilarious. I can have fun, Chad, it's fun. Dior, dang, yeah, it's not Dior. It's D''OR. That's his like play on word. It's not like Dior. But I can see where that comes like off like that. But this is nice. This next one is called Vir Eximus. He sent me a little 2 mil of that. When I smelled this last with Michaela, my wife, we did a review in the truck. I still got to edit and uploaded it. This was like his more mass appealing smell. This was like a mass appealing, fresh, something you'd find at Ulta, Sephora. It was a safe smell. So I mean, you gotta have that. You gotta have that in your brand. You gotta sell stuff like that. I'm gonna revisit it. Good little atomizer on that. Azaro Chrome EDP, nice. You use hair gel and spray. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this is sea salt hair mist. I like this for what I mean, it's mass appealing. It's an easy, fresh citrus wear. Nothing to write home about, but If you're going to discover something, I think this is the safest bet. The Vespers at Sea's nice though. Definitely sample before you buy. Yeah, this is mass appealing smell. I like it. Zara Chrome EDP, nice man. Never smelled it. I do I have a? I don't have a Zara Chrome. I don't have that one. If you have crazy hair that you can't control, is that gel good for that? Um, so I shampoo my hair, I condition my hair probably like I don't want to come off as like weird, but I used to shampoo my hair every day. I didn't know you're not supposed to do that. So like my wife was like, "No, like stop. You're not supposed to do that." So she's got me on board, in the last, 8 years of knowing her. So I used to wash my hair every day, like just like a dumb guy, like, yeah. And it's like the 3-in-1 body wash, conditioner, hair, like it was terrible. And I think that was a lot of contributing to my gray hairs. Like my hairs was like premature gray when I was like 15, 20 years old. And then I just started doing a wash and conditioner every 2 or 3 days type deal. Unless I was like sweating at the gym and like getting nasty and like washing the product out. So I've learned that, shampooing and conditioning, it really tames my hair. And it's like training it. I'm not a hairstylist by any means. I have my barber cut a part, and that's really the gist of it. I just part it from there into the hard part, and I just like brush it. That's all I do. I don't really do nothing crazy. I can show you my most expensive, yeah. But yeah, that sea salt and hair mist. My hair is very, I want to say straight. It's kind of wavy and curly. But it's not curly at all. I'm like a basic white dude. But like before I was doing hair mist, I'd use this like medium hold pomade from Old Spice or any medium hold I would use. Medium hold, low shine, high. It just depends what you want. Sometimes I don't like the greasy look in the hair, so I would do like low shine. It would still look kind of natural. But anything light hold doesn't work for me. I got to have at least medium hold, or else my stuff's gonna like just fall out with the wind. Even in my shower, I have a ceiling fan in my bathroom to help with circulation and a vent fan. And if I have that fan on going, it'll blow my hair down if I'm wearing like a light hold pomade. So this is fun. I've never talked about hair products on here. Can you show your most expensive and review it? Yeah, I have a couple expensives. I'd say the most expensive up here would be between these two. This is Creed Absolute Ventus. This is the 100 milliliter bottle. This is probably the most expensive bottle in my collection. Came straight from Creed Boutique. It's got engraving there. My wife got it for me as a gift. The price on this is ridiculous. You can get it on discounters, and like for the 100 ml bottle, I think you can get a discount for like $3.80, maybe $4.10. I'm willing to bet she paid over $5 for this, $5 or $6 with tax. It was crazy. She doesn't. I mean, it was a gift, so that's why that's that expensive. But you can definitely get it for cheaper. Dark pineapple. It's just nice. It's classy, long lasting, 12 plus hours. Just really like, I think this is classy, but it's also like villain energy. Like, oh yeah, like I don't know. I don't even know who like a bad villain is. I don't want to say the Joker. I don't think the Joker wears this. I'm not even like a Batman person, so I don't even know why I'm bringing up the Joker. Yeah, this was about $500, $510, probably $6 with tax. But like I said, you can get it for cheaper. You can get this for like $3.80, discounted. You can get the 75 ml bottle, which is less, for probably like $3.30ish. I don't know. This is Guerlain Tobacco Honey. Literally photorealistic honey with tobacco. Classy as hell. This is like suit and tie. This is my signature scent. This is what I wear. Also got it from Guerlain. Got my initials engraved in there. So like this, I think this retail is about $4.80. And it's insane. This lasts 20 hours on my skin, on clothes, 48 hours. Same with this. This lasts about 12, 14 hours on my skin. Probably about 18 on clothes. I mean, this one outperforms. It's got that tobacco note, but this is still nice for Creed. So those are it. That wasn't really a review on them. I'm just talking about them. But yeah, those are like my heavy hitters. This one was close to 4 something because it's a 200 ml bottle. This is Louis Vuitton L'Immensité. Once again, engraved, custom. Got it for a gift. Nice, classy citrus ginger. Once again, very versatile. Wear it to work, wear it to the office every day, any place, anytime. Suit and tie, dress it up, dress it down. It's nice. Very nice. Can also go with this as well. This is also Louis Vuitton Lovers. Awesome sandalwood. Addicting smell. Very addicting smell. This is a 50 mil. This is by Rado and Malik. I just did a review on this on my channel. Classy, futuristic leather. Robot. It makes me feel like robotish, like a cyborg, leathery suede. I don't know how to explain it. It's addicting. It's a comp. I'm not the type to where like, yeah, like I'm relying on cologne for compliments. Like I'm not that guy. I'm not like, I need a cologne for compliments, guys. I need it. Like that's not me. I wear this because the stuff smells good. But with that being said, this gets a lot of compliments. And I'm not that type of creator where it's like top 10 colognes for compliments. Like that's not me. Like brush your teeth, change your underwear, get fresh clothes on. You're going to get compliments. You don't need cologne for compliments, guys. Like, come on. Come on. Stop relying on fragrances for compliments. Have a good personality, talk, be respectful. You're going to get compliments that way. But this does get compliments. This is nice. This is a showstopper. By Rado and Malik, Eau de Parfum. Batman eats that for lunch. Gotcha. Which niche houses I'm going to explore? Willie, sorry, I just not read that. So I've been doing sampling for months now. Besides Veritas, which I just showed you, Veritas right here, which was on my hands. Veritas Dior, Vespers at Sea is nice. Which one was this? Vera Eximus, very mass appealing. I've been sampling a bunch of samples here. Got more samples back there somewhere. I have a bunch. Where is that? I don't know. I had a bunch. I have another bag somewhere. Don't know what I did with it. But I went ahead and didn't really explore. I don't care. Not rude. I just like to see stuff like that. And you're a collector of cologne. I don't know. Yeah, I am. I'm a collector and a user. Like I use fragrances. You know, I work in corporate. I'm always, I don't want to sound like I'm a socialite, but I'm always going to, you know, client-facing dinners, meetings, events, panels. Am I a bigwig? No, but like I'm always around places like that, and I think fragrance is nice to dress it up. I wear fragrance pretty much every day. Even if I work from home, even if I'm running errands, that's just like part of my thing. I just like, you know, fresh out the shower, brush my teeth, deodorant, throw in a little, maybe some beard oil or something, and just, you know, you just feel better. It's just like the cherry on top. Like, okay, this smells good. I don't know. I like candles. I like, you know, Vertus. Yeah, Vertus. The brand's called, sorry, Veritas. Veritas. I know you probably can't read it because it's backwards. Veritas Fragrance Company. Small niche. I cannot tell by the room or background. I think you like Barbies. Gotcha. Yeah, these are all Barbies back here. But yeah, that's just part of my wardrobe is fragrance. You know what I mean? So I can wear a sweatsuit, you know what I mean, and just do whatever and put on a cologne. That's just what I like to do. I like candles. I like, you know, having bougie scent beads, detergents, fabric softeners, stuff like that. But yeah. But yeah, Willie, I was exploring a bunch of new niche houses to me and stuff. Did a bunch of sampling. PDM, Parfums de Marly Haultain was up there. Suscepto has one, or Spiritica has one called Suscepto Eau de Parfum. That one was nice. Amouage Royal Tobacco was on the list. But honestly, I sampled Guerlain, Cure Beluga, and I just said screw it, and I got a bottle of Cure Beluga. More to come on that. I don't want to bash them here on the live, and, you know, the guy is nice. You talking about for Veritas fragrance? I don't want to bash Guerlain, but I placed an order last Sunday night, a week ago. Placed an order. Haley, enjoy. Happy birthday to your mom. Hope you guys have a good night. Enjoy some cake and ice cream, dinner, whatever you guys do. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the likes and subscribes. I ordered Cure Beluga, right? I ordered a custom bottle from Guerlain, got it engraved, got this little tassels, this and that. I spent over $500 on this. Like, I'm giving them money. Like, I'm like, yes, I want this. This is what I want for my next bottle. I'm done buying for a little bit because, you know, Michaela's about to give birth to our triplets in 5 weeks and counting or less. It could be any day now. So this is like a gift to me for celebrating the birth. So, like, I got this custom bottle, got it ordered. The next morning it says, hey, your order's been canceled. I'm like, what the hell? So I call customer service. They're like, oh, They saw your email, it said fragrance, they thought you were a store, they thought you were a reseller. Maybe that's why they canceled it. So just reorder it, use a different email. And then it looks like you used a certain kind of credit card, use a different card. I guess because I used a debit card. So I said, okay. So I used my actual credit card this time. And I used my personal email address instead of my Brady Fragrance one. And ordered it, did the same exact thing. Next day, boom, your order's been canceled. I said, son of a. So like I call customer service again. I went full Karen mode. I was like, hey, this is ridiculous. I'm trying to give you all money. I'm trying to get this. This is a sentimental gift. I'm a loyal customer to Guerlain. I have over 5 of your fragrances. I spend the money. Blah, 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 blah. This is ridiculous. And I should have been like, Creed would never do this to me. Or, like just like name dropped another brand that I have like fragrances from, that I buy direct from. But I was just, just being cool. I was like, how do we resolve this? I need this. I want this. What is the deal? Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Brady, blah, 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 blah. Give me your phone number and email, we'll get back to you. Exactly. Just take my money. And I was like, I'm literally like upselling so much for you guys. I'm trying to buy it with the custom bottle and the other bells and whistles you guys all other bullshit essentially. And I'm like, I'm not trying to just buy a basic bottle. Like I want the 125 mil, I want this, I want that, I want the black and gold, I want the etching. Like I'm like giving you guys upsells. They said, give me your phone number, give me your email, we'll get back to you tomorrow or whatever. I said, okay. Gave it to him. It's been obviously it's the weekend, but that was on Tuesday. Nothing Wednesday, nothing Thursday, nothing Friday. So I was like, whatever. I just forgot about it. I got busy with work. Last night, I was on my emails checking, and it says, how was your experience with your long customer service? It was like a survey. I was like, oh, you sent this to the wrong person. So I filled out a survey, gave him a 0 out of 10, it gives you unlimited characters. And I wrote a legit letter, like bashing them, telling the whole story step by step on this day, here's the order number, here's that. And I was like, I am losing faith in your, like, just pretty much told him, like, I'm losing faith in your brand. Like, I'm trying to give you all money. I will go somewhere. I'll go to Creed and get a bottle of Wild Vetiver, I guess. Or I'll get a bottle of Oudzarian instead. Like, if this is how you guys are going to treat me, like, whatever. So I'm waiting for a response because I drilled them. I rewrote the Bible on 'em, yeah. So I'm waiting for that response. I'm sure tomorrow or Tuesday they might get back to me. And they might even be like, dude, who cares? Shut up. We don't even care. So we'll see. I'm going to just see what's going on. I'm hoping it's just a misunderstanding, but for someone not to get back to me when I'm trying to spend over $500 with your brand, like, that's crazy. That's crazy. At this point, I'm like, should I have just like skipped this and, just went with getting 3 bottles of something else instead of this one Guerlain? So that's where I'm sitting at. So I skipped the 3 fragrances and I decided to go with Guerlain. Here we are. Still no Guerlain. It should be here this week theoretically, but it's been canceled twice. So we'll see. With that being said, I sampled a bunch last week. I sampled Bond Number 9, Greenwich Village. What's this smell like? That one was nice. It just smells like Omega. What's up? You just missed a big rant. You can watch the replay on my channel. I just did like a big rant. I'm getting over it now, but I had a bad sinus infection. Not even an infection. It was all, I don't want to be nasty. It was clear. It wasn't like green mucus, but I like very stuffy nose. My eyes are watering. So I've been crushing the Dayquil and Zicam and nasal sprays. So that's why my voice sounds like this. Greenwich Village. That smells to me like Balder Freak from Byredo mixed with Ambroxan. It's like, it's an easy, nice smell. It's nice. It's a bit synthetic. I agree. I would wear it, but it's not the top priority out of this sample kit I got. So I sampled that, put that in like the bottom tier. There's other stuff I want over that. And then this was Orange and Santal. Orange and Santal from Essential Parfums. They make Bois Imperial. This was nice. It's just very linear. It just smells like orange. I didn't get any Santal. I'm going to save it though, put it in my sample tin. I do the Munchkin Minute on my channel. I do those little 1-minute reviews. So these samples will go in that tin. I'll use that for content later down the road. But I'm curious to see what the full dry down is on this. But up front, it just smelled like a basic mandarin orange. Byredo Parfums, I sampled Mojave Ghost, their Absolute. I love that smell. I love the scent profile. Sand and Fog has it covered, honestly. I'm not even joking. Sand and Fog has one called Violet Sandalwood. It's dead on. It's a dead-on dupe of this. It's a body oil, and the body oil of that, it lasts on my skin for 10 plus hours. I couldn't justify dropping to $300 on the Mojave Ghost Absolute, so I put that on the back burner as well. Another bond number 9. Have I tried Carlisle from PDM? I have in person. I forget what it smells like though. It was a long time ago. It was probably summer of last year. I went to my Nordstrom and I was like, hey, the, the my Nordstrom has the back wall, which is like all the niche quality, high end niche brands. And then there's a front part in the men's department section where it's just, they have a bunch of Creeds, PDMs, and like other random designers up front. It's a smaller fragrance space. So I went to that smaller cabinet and I was like, hey, can I smell these PDMs? And she was like, which ones do you want? I was like, all of them? She said, sure. She got every PDM out for me. She said, I'll be back in a little bit. She left me alone. I said, get all the Creeds out too. She said, okay. So I had every Creed out, every Parfums de Marley out, and I just went to town. My nose was cooked. I'm sure I didn't even know what everything smelled like. Carlisle is heaven. Okay, gotcha. I have to retry it. So this is another Bond I sampled. Beekman Place. I think this one was my favorite from Bond. I'm trying to be careful because I got Terre de Hermes on as well. But it doesn't matter. I'm home now. But at this point, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5 perfumes on. I liked Beekman a lot. The problem is it's too mass appealing for me. It's just like I like it. If I could get it for like 140, be a no-brainer. I'd get it just to wear like an everyday. But for the price point they want for this, it's just like, no, I'll pass. It smells really good. You got Ingenious Ginger. Nice, Omega. I have the Goldfield and Banks Discovery set behind me somewhere in my tin. Ingenious Ginger I love. I'm going to tell you, my friend on TikTok, his name is Muse Fragrance. He's a decanter. And I was just supporting his business. So I bought some decants from him. I got the Guerlain, Cure Beluga. I got Vibrato from Suspiro. I got Maraschino from Suspiro. And then he sent me one called Yesterday from Room 1015. Suspiro Vibrato smells like Ingenious Ginger, but with better performance. And I tell you what, I hate that because I think the Suspiro bottles, I don't like them. I know it's a weird thing. I do not like the Suspiro bottles. I think they're so goofy looking, and I hate them. And that should not dock points from a fragrance at all because of the bottles. But like, to me, it's just like, yeah, that's a goofy looking bottle. I don't like that. I don't trust that. Suspiro Vibrato smells amazing. Back to Goldfield and Banks, Omega. If Pacific Rock Moss and if Ingenious Ginger lasted 7 to 10 hours, I would like flip flop those and wear those every day. I think those are the most beautiful scents. Ingenious Ginger is perfection. It just has terrible performance on me, at least. Pacific Rock Moss, Chef's Kiss. I think that is a great daily, everyday smell. Terrible performance again. I think they need to revisit and make like an elixir or like a parfum version or something of those fragrances and bump up the longevity however they can, but keep that same scent profile. It's going to be hard, I guess, but if they could dial down the performance, that would like that would be game changer for me because I would wear those every day. I feel like I'd have to get a bottle of them every 3 months because I'd run out. They're so good. They're so good. Have you tried Strange Heavens out of the blue cologne? I don't think so. Everyone can afford Strange Heaven. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. Never heard of Strange Heavens at all. Is that the brand Strange Heavens? Have you tried Strange Heavens out of blue cologne? No, I have not. Do you like more? Do you like more modern fougères? I like fougères in general. It doesn't matter if they're modern or not. Um, I like. I mean, I don't really know exactly. What's up, John Doe? Thanks for stopping in. Happy Sunday. Thanks for the likes, guys. Thanks for stopping in, hanging out. Thanks for the likes and subscribes. That's nice. What was I going to say? Fougères. When it comes to identifying fougères in my collection, I need to like really dial down and like get more hip to them. I base things off of like, do I like this? Do I like the notes? Does it smell good to me? How's the performance? Um, you know. So when I think of fougères, I think the most recent one that I smelled that I liked was from It's right here, actually. It's from DS and Durga. It's different. It's very different. I don't even know if you would consider it a fougere, but it's called Burning Barbershop. It's kind of challenging in the beginning if you're not used to it. It's getting real heavy smoke, but this is nice. It's got a little mint, violet lavender dry down. It's nice, man. It's very unique, and surprisingly got compliments. Once again, I don't give a shit about compliment. I'm not in this to be like compliments. Compliments are nice and they're always welcomed, but that is not my main goal. My main goal was like, yeah, I sprayed this on. It smells good. It put me in a good mood. That is my thing. I will literally put a cologne on, smell my arm, be like, oh, and like it motivates me to like work and like look at Excel sheets for hours. You know what I mean? Like fragrance does a weird thing to my chemistry in my brain. Like it puts me in a mood. It like uplifts me. You know what I mean? So I'm not like fishing for compliments. And half the time, if I'm not out in public, I'm working from home. So like, who's going to compliment me besides my wife or like my dogs? Like my dog going to come up to me and start licking me because I smell good? No. But yeah, I like fougères. I like all fougères. I don't even know if you would consider it. Would you consider Green Irish Tweed a fougere? Bois de Portugal from Creed. I think those are phenomenal. I own all four with similar DNA. Vibrato, the Hedonist, Tiger, and Genius Ginger. Love all four. Nice. Yeah, Omega. The Hedonist, I have not tried yet, but I've tried Tiger. I've tried the Vibrato and Genius Ginger. I think I like Vibrato. Okay, I lied. I haven't tried Tiger yet. I haven't tried Tiger. And now they have the Tiger Extrait. So, like, Jesus, I can't even keep up. I need to try Tiger and Tiger Extrait. And while we're talking about extracts, they're bringing out YSL Tuxedo Extrait. What is going on here? I think because of performance, I'm leaning towards Vibrato. But Ingenious Ginger overall scent, if you don't care about performance, I think Ingenious Ginger wins out of the Vibrato. But as far as performance, Vibrato. And it smells good. Vibrato smells amazing. I love it. I was a hater for the longest time. It's good. I respect it. I respect Vibrato. Initio Rehab is probably your favorite fougere. Willie, I need to retry Initio. I wrote Initio off a long time ago. Excuse me, I'm burping. I tried. My Dillards had every Initio out. Every single Initio was out on display, and I sampled them all within like a 5-minute window. Big mistake. I mean, I blew my nose off is what I did. So I need to resample those. But I hear good things about that. Rehab. I like the Psychedelic Love. That one was pretty decent. I like that one. You own backup bottles of Vibrato and Ingenious Ginger. That's crazy, Omega. I don't even have a bottle yet. I need to get a bottle of Vibrato. I need to, just to get it. Your favorite fougere is Patrick Fragrances of Ireland. Best $40 you can spend. Thanks for stopping in, Melanie. I know you're on your wife's account, so that's why I said Melanie. But yeah, that's awesome. Patrick Fragrances of Ireland. $40 you can, okay. Haltane is very similar to Oud for Great. Hey, Willie, speaking of, so before you all join, I put a small indie niche brand on my hands right here. It's called Veritas Fragrance Company. They're on TikTok. It's a small indie. It's just one guy. His name's Jason. He makes them. He's a perfumer. He uses the raw materials. He's legit. He's got some good products. He has like 3 or 4 out right now. That's it. Very small batch. Like he doesn't even offer anything over, I think, 20 or 30 mil. Like he doesn't offer big bottles. I think the biggest you can get most of the time is 10 to 15 mils because he's like very small batch. But what was I going to say? Haltane. That was also on the list. So Essential Parfums, Orange and Santal, no. Greenwich Village was no. Byredo Mojave Ghost absolutely was no. Beekman Place was maybe. This was Roll Tobacco from Amouage. Saving that for another day. Michaela loved that. She was blown away from Roll Tobacco. I said, I don't understand you because maybe your nose matured, but I sampled, I bought a 2 mil. I bought a couple samples of Creed Oud Zarian when it first dropped, and I fell in love. I love Creed Oud Zarian. I think it's beautiful. It's one of the best Creeds. I'm sorry, it is. At least top 5. Oud Zarian is in the top 5 Creeds of all time, in my opinion. Even though it's a more modern 2025 release, it is out there. It is a heavy hitter. It smells phenomenal. But I let her sample it. She said, ew. She didn't like it at all. I sprayed this roll tobacco 3 weeks ago when I first got it, and she was like, love, 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 love. You need to buy a bottle of that. I'm like, really? I was like, you said you hated Oud Zari. And she's like, well, that smells good. Rewind 4 or 5 months ago, there's a video on my channel of me doing this. I was at the mall, and I sprayed on Oud Zarian, and I had her smell me. She was like, and this was after she'd already sampled it at the house weeks prior. She said she hated it. I put on Oud Zarian at the mall, and she was upstairs trying on clothes. And I said, smell me. She was like, that smells good. What is it? Can you get it on a discounter site? You should buy that right now. That smells so good. It smells so good. And I was like, it's Creed Oud Zarian. She was like, oh. I was like, yeah, busted. Like, busted. So it's very flip-flop. I think I let her smell stuff. She hates it initially, and then her nose adapts to it and tries it, and she's like, this is good. It's kind of like with everyone, you know. The first time I smelled an oud fragrance, granted, Oud Zarian, Oud for Greatness, those aren't really, Oud Zarian isn't real oud. I will say that. It's not like a heavy, stinky, animalic oud. Oud for Greatness, that's just saffron, really. Not even really oud. Oud wood from Tom Ford, yeah, right, that's not even real oud. But like a Whittian 71, I'm trying to think of strong ouds like that. Those can be challenging. Those can be very, you know, you need to wait 45 minutes for it to calm down because people are going to think you smell like poop type deal. But after a while, that kind of grows on you, and those stinky ouds end up drying down to some of the most freshest, powdery smells ever. But I think that's what happened with her. I'm just rambling right now. Anyways, roll tobacco was on the list. Here we go. Haltane is very similar for greatness. Yep, we're going to touch on Haltane in a second. Vibrato Basso is also love for me. I want to try it. Willie, you should try Oud Zarian. Go to your mall. Go to your local Dillard's, Nordstrom, whoever carries Creed, and smell it. It's fun. I bought a 2 mil from this decant site called Bluegrass Fragrance Company. They're over in Kentucky. I'm sure you can get a 2 mil from any. Go to Venba. They probably offer it. But yeah, it was like, I think it'd be like $7, something stupid like that. But yeah, I think it's a good wear. Great longevity, smells good. Next up, one that I tried is from another brand. It's called Spiritica. The brand is called Spiritica. I agree, Omega. It's not for the untrained nose, but I think once you smell it, you'll like it a little bit. It'll grow on you. The brand is called Spiritica, and the fragrance is called Suscepto. I'm sorry if the camera is flipped, mirrored, and you can't read what I'm showing you guys, but Suscepto Extrait de Parfum from Spiritica. This smells like a more niche. I'm going to spray it. I think at this point, I might have 6 perfumes on my skin today. This is nice. This is nice. This is a nice warm weather fragrance. It's niche. It's very indie coated. It's like I think they're going to grow as a brand because, you know, Milan Scents, the guy with the mask. Shout out to Milan. He's featured me in a video before, like about anyways, he's cool. I think that brand's gonna get a little hyped because he talks about them sometimes in his videos. I think he might have a little partnership going on with them. But with that being said, this is a new up and coming brand. I can tell you right now. They're not designer. They're very unique. You know, like Toscavat, they have the crazy like metallic and blood and credit card accords. I think they offer some of that stuff, but this is a safe one. This just smells like a very minty, aquatic, fresh, not marine like salty sea, but like this is nice. This is very minty. And I don't want to say this. I don't want to make them mad or not making anyone mad, but like I don't want to compare it to this because I smelled it the other day and it wasn't even true. This gives me vibes of if Versace Eros Eau de Parfum, the blue one, if they reformulated a little bit with better quality ingredients and more of a twist on like an indie niche perfumer vibe, that's what I would get. It's like a more, I hate using this word refined. Everyone says refined. What the hell does refined even mean? This is just a more in-depth version of that, but add like some more mint to it and some more, I don't even want to compare it to Versace Eros. It's not. It has tinges of that in the DNA, but imagine if you took Pacific Rock Moss and Versace Eros, combined them together, and added some more indie niche personality to it, is what I would say Suscepto smells like. And with that being said, I would get that for the summer. Like, if I was going to get one for the summer, it would be that. It would be Spiritica's Suscepto Extrait. It's nice. It's clean, fresh, niche. I like it a lot. I think it's great too, Omega. Udzarian's awesome. Yeah, Willie, I think you will like it. If you like Amouage rolled tobacco, I think Udzarian is better than that. And people compare rolled tobacco to Udzarian a lot. Same perfumer, um, but Udzarian, I think, is light years better than rolled tobacco. Diego, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. Happy Sunday, man. Thanks for the likes and for the subscribes, everyone. A buddy just sent me a sample of Outlands by Amouage. It's like an atom bomb, half spray type juice. Yeah, man. I have not tried Outlands. I have a sample of Luster in my thing, which is part of that the Outlands bottle. You know what I'm talking about from Amouage? I have my buddy Sean on TikTok. He sent me a sample of that. The Luster. It's nice. He has Boundless also. Supposedly Boundless is very nice. I need to dive more into Amouage. What do I have here? They sent me a Reflection Man a while ago. I don't want to say Amouage personally was like, oh, BradyFrags, here, you have 800 subscribers? Here, man, let's work. I'm not saying that, but they, they sent me an email and was like, hey, fill out this information, we'll send you a sample. I'm not saying I'm like a freaking huge influencer or nothing, but they sent me a free sample. Creed as well. Creed is sending me a Wild Vetiver sample. I'm excited for that. I wish it was a full bottle, but I'm excited for the Wild Vetiver. And once again, Creed is not like, hey, BradyFrags, I see you with your 4,000 TikTok followers and your 800 subscribers. Like, we want to work. It's not like that. I just, I filled out my information. And they're like, hey, your sample's on the way. Thanks. If you guys get on Instagram, go to Creed's Instagram. Like the post about Wild Vetiver and just wait, because you know how like you say something and next thing you know, the phone's listening to you and it's in your news feed. Go like the Wild Vetiver post. Creed is running ads or something. There's something going on with Creed. They're running ads. That's how I got mine. It popped up on my news feed. It was like, want to try a Wild sample or Wild Vetiver sample? Reach out to us today. And like you click the button. So, little inside baseball for you guys. So I know it's like a corrupt data thing, I guess. But that's how I got my sample of the Creed Wild Vetiver. Amouage was different. What's up, Diego? Imperial Woods. Who makes that? Imperial Woods. You took a shower, you can still smell it on your skin. I don't know who makes Imperial Woods. The Spiritica is nice. Spiritica is nice. V Morgan, what's up? Happy Sunday. Thanks for stopping in, y'all. You took a shower, you can still smell it. We're going to need a first impression. Yeah, definitely. The Wild Vetiver is going to get a true first impression when it comes in. I am sweating in here. Oh, you said Imperial Woods, not Bois Imperial. Okay, gotcha. I was like, what's Imperial Woods? Bois Imperial. Yep. I have it on order. I ordered it from the Parfums. I do not recommend you guys order from there. I ordered from there because it was the only place that had it in stock, which was a lie. It's not in stock. They are worse than German Shop. They have good prices. So what I will say, if you're going to use the Parfums, start looking for next year's fall, or start looking for this year's fall and winter fragrances that you want. Because by the time fall comes, it'll be shipped to you. The discounts are going to be crazy. So use it now, buy the stuff, order it. You're going to forget about that you even bought it, and it's going to show up on your doorstep around Halloween. You'll be like, oh, trick or treat. I'm ready. Like, here we go. So that's how I would play it. It's like it's an investment for now. So I'm praying that mine gets here by Easter, because maybe it's going to be like a little Easter gift for me. I ordered my Bois Imperial, I think the second week of January. I mean, it's now March, going on second week of March. So, we'll see. So I'm excited for that. This was my scent of the day. Hermes, Terre de Hermes, the Eau Intense Vetiver. I hate that it's dented this much. This is discontinued. You can still get it though. I need to get a backup bottle. That's why I want the Bois Imperial, because Bois Imperial reminds me of that mixed with Tom Ford Grey Vetiver a little bit. It is a great scent. I love it. It's phenomenal. Eau Intense Vetiver is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Don't be scared to overspray it. I got a video I got to post. I did like a little vlog today of me wearing this, doing some chores. But I say something like, don't be scared to spray that thing, man. 6, 7 sprays, who cares? Spray it up. Whenever I underspray this, it smells good. Yeah, it's just very good. When I overspray it, like 6, 7, 8 sprays, It is a full, you get everything. You get every accord, you get every note. I'm like, dang, this smells kind of peppery. And I was like, oh, this does have it has pepper in it. And like, it's just nice. It's very, very good. I wish the Grey Vetiver, my Tom Ford Parfum, had a little bit more characteristics in this, which Tom Ford Grey Parfum, Grey Vetiver Parfum, phenomenal as well. The EDP is great as well. That's why I fell in love with the Bois Imperial. And it makes me want to sample Ganymede from Marc-Antoine Barreau. But everyone's on the fence, like, get Ganymede, get Bois Imperial, bro. Just get Ganymede and get Bois. So I don't know. I'm team Bois Imperial because I never smelled Ganymede, and I got it on order. Send them an email. They get back. Diego. I sent them an email. They said, sorry. Do you want us to cancel your order? Or do you want a $5 coupon? I said, take that coupon and shove it up your ass. I was like, don't cancel my order. I want this. I want this. Do not cancel the order. What is $5 going to do? I'm definitely not going to spend $5 again with you guys. I said, just keep the $5. Keep my order processed and just keep things rolling. I just wanted an update. They were just already like, you want $5 or cancel it? I was like, oh man, dude, like, hey, I'm just asking questions, dude. Like, it's kind of like, damn, here, man. Shit, here, damn. Like, get out of my face. They were just like, get out of my face, dude. I was like, all right. Like, I'm at your mercy. I mean, Bois Imperial, I think I ended up paying with price. I think it was discounted. I got it for like $80, 85 bucks. So I'm not going to complain for the 100 mil. Let me see here. But yeah, it is a great scent. Do you know which cologne is so expensive in the world? I think Dior has one. It's Sauvage, and it's in a Baccarat crystal bottle. It's like $15,000. I don't think it's the most expensive in the world, but I know that's up there. It's pretty expensive. Oh, Intense Vetiver is fire. I agree. Do you get a sweetness from Oh, Intense Vetiver? I do a little bit. It's like, I think there's grapefruit in there. A little bit of grapefruit sweetness is what I get. Yep. I do get a little bit of sweetness. I get sweetness, citrus, peppery smell with the vetiver. Very metallic, peppery sweetness. It's nice. Why they discontinue that, I don't know. It is crazy. It is so crazy. And they just discontinued it not too long ago. Like probably like 2 years ago, 3 years, I forget. Because I was at Ulta and I tried to order it and it said out of stock. I said, okay. So I went to the store and I was like, hey, can you order this for me? They're like, yeah. There's none in the country, man. Sorry, I think we're done. We're discontinuing it. I was like, no way. Are you serious? So I had to hop on FragranceNet and I told my in-laws, I was like, hey, just get me this for my birthday. Here's the link. So they got me a bottle for my birthday. So yeah, $5. That's all they offered. Hey, what's up, Ian? Thanks for stopping in. Just wanted to say you recommended me a cologne a few months ago and I finally ordered one. It smells great. Which one did you order? You work at Nordstrom. We still have Hermes Intense Vetiver. You guys still have it. See, it's region specific. Nordstrom carries it. Okay. Ulta was, or maybe it was Sephora. They were like, yeah, we can't get it no more. So I got it off FragranceNet. It was like $100 or $90. What discount gem do you have that you were happy you got before they stopped making it? It's in the other room. Byredo Sunday Cologne. That's my favorite gem. That's probably one of my favorite vetiver scents. It's so good. If you've never smelled Sunday Cologne from Byredo, it's good. It's discontinued. It is. Yep, it's discontinued. Yep, I have about 95 mils left. I've been savoring that bad boy. It's good. It's really good. Terrible performance. Smells amazing. You ordered Mont Blanc Explorer. Nice, man. Mont Blanc Explorer. Yes, exactly, man. The biggest bottle for yes. Mont Blanc Explorer is, if anyone is asked, this is just scenario. If I had like a young kid, I say like fresh out of college, they just got out of college, they're looking for a fragrance for the office or just everyday Swiss Army knife. They don't have a lot of money. They're just starting their first job. They're kind of, I always recommend like get Mont Blanc Explorer, man. It's office appropriate. It smells great. It's classy. It is so good. And you can rock that bottle. You can overspray it a little bit. And guess what? You can get it for 45, 50 bucks on discounters. It is phenomenal. I've already blown through 200 mil of it in like the last year, 2 years. It's so good. So I say, get your Mont Blanc, wear that. And then when you get your first promotion, buy a bottle of Aventus. That's what I always tell them. So Mont Blanc Explorer, shout out to Mont Blanc, man. I love it. I love Mont Blanc Explorer. Let me see here. I ordered Mont Blanc. I want to get more stuff from Terre Hermes. Ooh, Eau Grieve and the EDT. Yeah, yeah. I want to try that, the H24 as well. The Parfum I hear is nice as well. The Terre Hermes Parfum, I hear that's nice. What's up with that Chrome? I don't have Chrome. Wait. Yeah, I don't have Chrome. I have a Zaro Sport. Are you talking about this Chrome bottle? This is Tom Ford Grey Vetiver Parfum. This is the 50 ml. My friend on TikTok, his name's Joel. He goes by Fragrance Floyd. He actually, this is weird. I don't know if you guys know this. I don't even know how he does this. He gets boxes of the month every month from Estee Lauder. Or maybe he buys like containers from Estee Lauder. I don't know if they do like raffles or what, or if he subscribes for this. He gets products from Estee Lauder every month. And it came with this, and he heard me talk about it. He said, hey man, send me your address, blah, 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 blah. He's another creator. And he sent me this bottle for free. He gets crazy stuff every month. I'm sure it's hundreds of dollars a month. But he sent me this full brand new bottle in box, Tom Ford Grey Vetiver Parfum. I was like, man, I need to check that out. But I don't want to, if it's perfume only, like I don't want to do that, because then you're liable to get some more feminine stuff or some makeup. Like, I don't need that. But that was cool. He gave me this bottle, and I appreciate that. It was so cool. But I didn't know Estee Lauder offered stuff like that. You still refuse to buy anything from Byredo, Louis Vuitton, Le Labo, Zara, a few others. You just have to limit yourself. Gotcha. Why? Omega, why? Why? Ian, it's called Aventus. Creed Aventus. Now listen. Do you have to get this? No. Your Mont Blanc Explorer is going to hold you over just fine. They smell very similar. The openings are different. Yours is more of a pink pepper bergamot. This is more fresh pineapple, a little bit of smokiness. The dry downs are very similar, but this is just, Mont Blanc Explorer is essentially a cheaper version of this. Like in the middle, performance-wise, like Mont Blanc Explorer smells like Aventus once it's dried down after about 2 hours. You know what I mean? So that's why I would say, and then once you get your first big boy check or, bonus check, get you a bottle of Aventus. I just say that. But yeah, it's, you don't have to get Aventus. Mont Blanc Explorer is going to hold you over just fine. I'm telling you. I know people that is their only cologne they have. Mont Blanc Explorer. I love it. It's so good. Another classy one you can get discounted. Soapy, fresh, clean vetiver. Original vetiver from Creed. This is one of my go-tos. This is so good. So good. If you want to change it up. Signature scent-worthy. Signature scent-worthy for sure. I mean, I'm a Creed fanboy, guys. I love Creed. Royal Oud is the same way. Fresh, cedar, powdery. This is true. I mean, it makes sense. Royal Oud. This is royalty in a bottle. You got a compliment already from the smell. Thank you. Yeah. No problem, Ian. You go broke. Gotcha. Afnan, not only intense. Let's go. Mr. Stay Fresh. What's going on? I've never smelled that, but I will say Afnan and Orientica are probably my favorite dupe brands if I'm going to go dupes. They have some decent dupes. Once again, I prefer the real things that they're duping, but if you're on a budget, those are where I would steer people. If they are refusing to pay the price for the niche or the designer, that's on them. But I can't say, okay, well, if you really are against, spending that money on quality, high-end, niche designer, I would recommend checking out Orientica. I would recommend checking out, Afnan. Like, those are I've had good experiences with them. But at the end of the day, I'd say get the real thing. You own 3 bottles of Aventus. I still have brand new 2014. Omega, I'm jealous. Give me it. Give me your bottle, Omega. Thank you. I have to give it a shot. I already feel an addiction starting. Ian, take your time with it, man. Ian, if I caught the same bug as you when I first started doing this about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. I would say take your time. I didn't know what sample websites were. I didn't know what any of these stuff were. Get on venba.com. VENBA. That's where I get my samples from. Right? Venba, right here. VENBA. They come nice and packaged like this. They have good prices. And, you can look for every cologne they have on there. Every perfume they have, they offer it in a sample. They offer it in a 1 ml, a 2 ml. You can build your own sample set. That's what these are. I essentially picked like 8 colognes and they just put them in this box. You can fill it up too. You can get 14 in this pack. You can pick 14 colognes, you know. Take your time, sample them, test them, smell them at your house. Wake up on a Saturday when you're bored, spray it on, spray the whole sample. See if you like the smell. See if it lasts long. See if you're like, damn, I emptied that sample out. I can see myself like, this is a bottle where, like, do your research, take your time. And then when it comes in, order that full bottle, man, and just practice. Like, I wish I would have just took my time and did that in the beginning. You know what I mean? I just wish I would have did that. That's my advice to you, Ian. That's my advice to you. What's up? Nice collection. Thanks, Mr. Stay Fresh. I appreciate you. Mr. Stay Fresh. Let me see if I follow you. I'm gonna screenshot your name, Stay Fresh. All right, I just screenshotted your name. I'm gonna subscribe. I'm gonna follow you. I appreciate that. Would you say Creed Rolfo is a classy fragrance? Diego, absolutely. If this lasted 7+, I only get 5 to 6 hours out of this. If this lasted 7 to 9, if this had better performance, this would be my everyday Creed. I'm not joking. It smells that good. This is my favorite Creed for the summer. I'll tell you that. I love it. I think this is better than Millesime Imperial, which is the all gold bottle. Rolfa, my go-to. This is my go-to for spring and summer. Can't wait. Can't wait. Creeds in my collection from best to worst. Aventus, Absolute, Antares, Delphinus, Udzarian, Green Irish Tweed, Spice and Wood. Ooh, Spice and Wood, Omega, nice. Sentimental Value, thanks for stopping in. Happy Sunday. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the subs, guys. Spring and Summer Nights, Creed Viking, you can't lose. Yes, Mr. Stay Fresh, I knew I liked you. I need to get Viking in the collection. For those who don't know, my wife is pregnant with triplets. She's expected to give her C-section in 5 weeks, so time is crunching. I have a bottle of Cure Beluga on the way from Guerlain. That is my last purchase for a while. Because honestly, with the kids being probably in the NICU, because they're triplets, they're going to be delivered at 35 weeks. So they're probably going to be in the NICU for maybe a couple days, maybe a week. Hopefully not at all. But, you know, it is what it is. They're multiples. It's not common to have triplets. So especially with them being NICU babies and, you know, they have to develop, I'm probably going to have to be, you know, fragrance free for about 5 to 6 months so they get developed a little bit. But after this, I mean, I can wear it when I'm not around them, if I'm out of the office or a meeting, but like around the house, the content and stuff, you know, I can still shoot my content in my room, but I'm not going to be spraying up like I usually do. That being said, my goal this year is to, I want to add maybe like one more LV to the collection. I just added Lamentate, but I want to add Udzarian. I want to add Aventus Cologne. And then I want to add, what was the other one? Udzarian, Aventus Cologne. In either Viking or Viking Cologne, one of those. I put Aventus Cologne after Delphinus. Ooh, nice. Yeah, Omega's got a great collection. No problem, Ian. Collecting for 15 years now. Oh, yeah. I'll try it, Creed. Yeah. Days of Darkness. Nice. You got that frag. Happy Sunday. Yeah. Congrats on the new baby. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, me too. I pray as well. 3 babies. Michaela's a trooper. She's 32 weeks right now, I think. 31. She's 32 weeks, I think. Or she'll be 32 this week, I think. And the last time she was at the doctor, she was measuring at 41 weeks. So she was measuring at like a 41-week single baby. So she's at 32 with 3 babies, and she's measuring the size of a 41-week woman. So she's a trooper. They said if it wasn't for, you know, her having like, she's only like 5'7", but she has like a longer torso. They said if it wasn't for her having like being like a taller girl, like a longer torso, she would not be able to like manage it like this. So she's like lucky, like anatomically, she's like built for triplets pretty much. You don't own Viking, you want it virgin almond water before the formulation? Yeah. I need to smell Viking and Viking cologne side by side. I want to try that Neroli from Creed. What is it called? It's Neroli something. Neroli Sauvage or Sauvage Neroli. I forget what it's called. It's the Neroli from Creed, and it's in the. There's a Neroli one. It's in the weird tall skinny bottle, and they have another one. There's another Neroli in like this type of bottle. There's a couple I want to try. Yeah, my wife has cousins that have twins, and then I have cousins that are twins, And that twin cousin actually had twins as well herself. Aventus Cologne is 2 citrus. I think Aventus Cologne is perfect for like summer, winter, like summer, spring, like the warmer weather. I love it. I'll be slowing down this year. I can't keep up anymore. I'm trying to make a dent in my collection. Yeah, me too. I'm trying to be more curated with my like brands. I'm gonna buy what I like, you know what I mean? But as far as content wise and like my own personal collection, I'm done. I'm trying to be more intentional with my purchases. I think everyone says that, but like, I like Creed. Creed is, I have 7 Creeds. I love Creed. I love what they make. I love the product, love the customer service, love what they're about. Same with Guerlain. I love what they're about. Really big fan of them. Byredo as well. Just depends. I started selling BS. I don't wear it all to buy new things. I started selling BS. I don't wear it all to buy new things. Has anyone smelled the new vetiver? Oh, no, you're good. I actually have a sample coming of it, Sentimental. Wild vetiver. I don't know when Creed's going to send it, but I got one coming. They're sending me a 2 mil. I wish they would send me a bottle. I think there's only about 10 in my collection I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, I haven't smelled it either. I could go to the mall and smell it, but, I'm just waiting. It's hard to get out. Like, hey, babe, I'm leaving. See ya. I'm going to the mall to smell this cologne. You need to stay home. You're pregnant. Like, so I've just been chilling. Hey Chris, welcome in. What are you rocking? Scent of the day, Parfum d'Empire. Aziade. Smells like a fizzy Coca-Cola with sliced oranges sitting inside. Ooh, that sounds awesome. I'm going to screenshot that. Yes, she really is a woman. Yes. Go to her page. Go to her channel. Subscribe. She makes content. Check her out. Twins run in your family. My mom was supposed to have a twin brother, but her mom had a miscarriage. Oh, yeah. That's common, man. So when babies split apart in the womb, that's usually how identical twins happen. They split apart. My triplets, they're all 3 separate. They have their own placentas, their own sacs. So it's pretty crazy. It's like the best case scenario. And they're not technically identical. I guess they could be, a rare chance, but essentially they're all 3 different babies in there. Like they're twins because they're in the same, birth cycle, I guess, but they're essentially all different. They could all 3 be different. Chris, that sounds good. My scent of the day was Hermes. Tier de Hermes. This is my scent of the day. If you've never smelled it, I highly recommend you check it out. Underrated designer fragrance. Discontinued, almost, I think. That's why you should sell fragrances that are sitting on the shelf for too long. Yeah, I agree, Chris. I want to. My wife was kind of like, why would you sell your fragrances? You're a collector. You need to collect them. So she kind of like pushed me to like keep my stuff because I was ready to declutter a bunch of stuff that I don't wear. Not here. This is like my main shelf. I have another cabinet in my bedroom that has like another 90 bottles in there of designer dupes and random stuff. So I was ready to declutter and sell. And she's like, why would you sell this stuff? You bought this. Why would you sell it? I was like, to get money back and buy stuff that I want, or, to put money back in our account. And she's like, no, you're a collector. You're a content creator. You need to have this collection. I was like, okay. So maybe I will sell some in the end, but yeah. Another new acquisition is one from Primera Perfumes, Kuwait, called Smoky Jazz. Very nice, boozy, sweet tobacco. I've never even heard of that brand before, Omega. I got tired of women's perfume. These are so much better. That's funny. Sentimental does have a lot of men's fragrances. Very impressive. Nice. This is Tier de Hermes Eau Intense Vetiver is what this one is. Let me see if you can read that name. Eau Intense Vetiver. EAU Intense Vetiver. Kind of like Eau de Parfum, Eau Intense Vetiver. I have a few discontinued gems that I know I could get thousands for. Thousands? What do you got, Omega? And what's your address? I'm just kidding. Don't tell us that. I sell and reinvest in it. I'm the same way. Exactly. You can just buy new fragrances with that money. And do you like Aventus Absolute? I prefer over Cologne. All day. Absolute Ventus all day over Cologne, for sure. Smell-wise and performance. I just think Aventus Cologne is nice to have for the summer. But yeah, I love my Absolute Ventus. This is, hands down, mops the floor with Aventus cologne. Hands down. And honestly, I'm not trying to like start crap. I think I prefer Original Santal over Aventus cologne. I love all three Aventuses too. But I think this is phenomenal. This is like a great warm weather Santal sandalwood. It's so good. I love it. Addicting. If you don't want to spend money on the Creed, get Mont Blanc Individuel. Very similar scent profile, DNAs, whatever you want to say. Obviously, this is better. But for $25, you can get kind of close to this, and it's a designer. It's so good. Scent of the Day Vanilla Powder. Is that Matier Premier? Is that who makes vanilla powder? Is that who makes that? Brady, I want to get something from Givenchy. I'm getting Gentleman only, but I want to get something else, probably Society or something. Oh, yeah. So I have Society Extreme Eau de Parfum. This is the Gentleman DNA with a little bit of a coffee note. The coffee note kind of fades out a little bit. I'm going to sit back for a second. The coffee note fades out a little bit. This is, I think, I can see it now. The Givenchy line is going to blow up. I think not a lot of people talk about it because they're so hyped up on Louis Vuitton, Creeds, JPGs. Like this, I don't know. It's classy. It's masculine. It's nice. I like this. The ombre, the Boise that you're talking about, the Privé, the Gentleman line is just phenomenal. It's very nice. It's classy. Reserve Privé, like you said, they're nice. The Gentleman line is exactly sentimental, so good. Original Santal, so amazing, underrated. Yes, dude. Centaurus is nice too. I like Delphinus as well. I'm telling you, Creed, I don't understand the Creed slander. I think people get mad that people talk about Creed because they just like someone, it's like a sports team. They want to hate a sports team or something, but it's like, if you didn't know Creed made this perfume and I put this in a bottle and I sprayed it and you're like, damn, that smells good, you would wear it essentially. So, I don't know. It's good. All new 3 bottles of Van Cleef and our pills, Midnight in Paris, Pure Havana, Pure Malt, 2015. Dior Homme Parfum. Ooh. Dior Homme Parfum. That's nice. I want to try the new Intense they just dropped. They're so underrated. Yes, they are. Midnight in Paris is terrific. Never smelled it. Is that Raja Dove? You got 8 bottles of YSL Blue Electric. Oh my God, Omega. Omega, let me know if you want to sell one. I don't know when I would be able to buy it. Maybe once the kids are here and, things settle down. But I would definitely be interested in getting a bottle of that just to have in the collection. And if you don't want to sell it, I totally understand. My friend Aaron, he is a content creator on TikTok. He lives 20 miles from me. We've met up before. He sold me a Creed cap before because I bought a tester and he sold me a Creed cap. He has over 190 bottles of vintage Aventus, and he has like legit them in storage units at his house on display. He is literally called a Aventus snob on TikTok, and he has so much vintage Aventus. And he's like, if you ever want a bottle, man, let me know. I'll sell you one. Blah 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 blah. Come over and smell them. I need to go over to his house. He's like, yeah, man. When do you want to hang out? I'm like, I'm so busy, dude. I'm married with a pregnant wife. But yeah. Diego, I think you're gonna like no matter what you get. You can't go wrong with the Gentleman line at all. You are paying for quality. Yeah, Omega, just let me know. No pressure. I mean, it could be a year from now. Let me know. I don't care. Van Cleef makes Midnight in Paris. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I don't have anything from Van Cleef. Hey, chase the bag. This is my Blue Electric deal. Do not come in here trying to snipe my, see? Omega, you can't tell people what you got because they're going to be... Don't come in my lives, guys, sniping my deals. This is for me. Omega is trying to make deals with me, guys. Listen. Whatever Chase the Bag offers you, I'll give you $20 more. How about that? The due date is April 9th. That's the day she's scheduled for a C-section. Macy's had a sale for the 60 ml YSL Blue Electric. Oh my God. Talk about a deal. I grabbed my morning chest from Wilhelm. You're good. Chase the bag. I'm just kidding. I grabbed my morning chest from Wilhelm Perfumery off TJ Maxx. They had it marked down for like $70, and now that thing is going for like 140. It's not discontinued either, but like they had it marked down for $70. I don't know why. They had that, and then they had Byredo Sunday Cologne marked down for like 50 or 60, 100 mil, and it's discontinued now. You can't find it. I'm like, wow. I think some Costco's might sell it for like overstock right now, but it's as far as I'm aware, Sunday Cologne is done from Byredo. Yeah, a lot of discontinued from companies. Exactly, 3 days. Like the Cactus Garden from Louis Vuitton, that is very sought after. I have a friend on TikTok. He's like, "Hey man, I'm trying to buy this. I downsized my collection. If you can find me a Cactus Garden from LV," I said, "I got you." So I reached out to a friend who has Cactus Garden. I said, "Hey, my friend's budget is $500. He wants a bottle of it. It can be a partial." He said, $500 is gonna be tough. I said, "What do you mean?" He was like, "I paid 600 for mine and it was 80 mils." I was like, "Oh damn." So the tax is crazy, and especially with the new LVs that came out with the monograms and shit, like that's crazy. I got friends that literally bought the monogram LV just to keep it in a box for future, just to resell it. I'm like, I guess. I mean, if you want to spend that and have that investment, sure. I don't have 1 million Privé. I have 1 million Elixir vintage clones. Yeah, he has 10 bottles of a discontinued fragrance. We could sell to both of us. I know. Yeah, yeah. He can sell whatever he wants for sure. If I love something, I get backups because of discontinuation. Yeah. Yeah, I've never smelled Cactus Garden, but my friend was like, "I want Cactus Garden." I'm like, "Are you wanting it because it's like unique because no one else has it or what?" But yeah, I've never smelled Cactus Garden. I I don't care what anyone thinks of me, especially on TikTok, because like a lot of the, no offense to my TikTok fans or people or fellow content creators if you're here watching me, but like the TikTok Instagram is different. The TikTok community for fragrances, it's a lot of copycats. There's no originality. Everyone is buying what everyone else has, blah 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 blah. Like, "Oh, I got this new dupe, I got this dupe, I got the new it's like dupe culture, which is fine. Do your dupes. You need dupe creators as well. I have dupes. I'm not above dupes, but like it's a lot of like, "Yeah, I got the new," like when Suspiro Vibrato came out. Everyone was like, "Suspiro Vibrato, Suspiro Vibrato." Oh, now it's like Cal Cologne Thriller, Cal Cologne Thriller, Cal Cologne Thriller. I'm like, no, we don't care. I mean, I don't care personally. I was like, get the YSL 6. Like, stop. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like it's all about like like quick hit video. Like it's like the dopamine effect. Like, sit down, make a like legit review. I don't know. I'm ranting now. Omega says he's above dupes. I agree. Yeah, Omega, I know you are. You heard us mid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear that too. I have 1 million Privé. I'm upset I was going to get a backup bottle. I've never smelled the Privé. I hear Lucky is really good. I hear the 1 million Lucky is nice. It is. It's like that sentimental. It's just like, and that's why with like my Louis Vuittons, I have L'Immensité and I have Lovers. And I think L'Immensité is pretty popular. But other than that, even when I think of LV, it's because of the TikTok brain. It's because I'm more in TikTok. YouTube's growing, guys. I appreciate you. I'm at like 820 subs. But like I like the YouTube more because you guys are more diverse. Same with my Instagram. My Instagram followers, I have like 6,000 over there. They're more niche driven and like quality. Whereas TikTok is like boom, boom, TikTok shop, fast, dupes, easy content, blah, blah, blah. There's like no thought behind it. There's no originality. It's just clickbait. There's no discussion either. It's more or less like, nah, bro, like they glaze. And no offense to these big creators, they glaze the big creators like, yeah, and they're like commenting on these people's pages like, "I want to grow my account." I'm like, dude, you are 30 years old. Like, create your own. Stop going to this 25-year-old kid for like, I guess if you want advice, but like publicly, like I read the comments, I'm just like embarrassed. I'm like, hit record and talk. Hit record and talk your talk. Talk, say what you want to say. Nobody, we don't need another calculator. We don't need another whatever the the guy with the wet hair, Noel, whatever his name is. We don't need another creator like that. Like, be yourself. I don't know. Who am I? I only have 820 subs. Anyways, it's just like, yeah, I'm venting right now. 1 million Lucky is nice. I like the clear black bottle more than the dark black. Yeah, that's cool. I think Lucky got discontinued, did it not? Omega, I'm open to that. I'm really open to that. And if you ever want to exchange decants, let me know. I have a PO box too, so And if you have like a burner address, you can even put a fake name. I know people are very, anonymous as well. I don't give up my real address either. I have a PO box set up, so people can be weird on the internet. So if you ever want to do like a decant exchange or something, let me know. So I'm totally open to that as well. Lucky is not discontinued. Oh, those are rumors. Okay, gotcha. So I guess Privé was the one discontinued. Okay. Was Privé discontinued, or did I make that up? Yeah, Omega. I know you like your privacy. I do too. What else do we got over here? We can't talk about Creed and not bring out Green Irish Tweed. Phenomenal. I need to get a backup bottle of this. It's probably down to here now. I blew through this last year. I was wearing this at the office almost every day. I love it. Green Irish Tweed Phenom. I don't know what I'm saying, Phenom. My voice is losing itself. Lucky is not discontinued yet. Okay. There was a rumor that they were going to discontinue Lucky. They didn't. It came back out of the clear black bottle. Yeah. Everyone's like, Lucky's getting discontinued. You guys need to get Alexandria fragrances. They're pushing dupes so much. Like, I try to hold my tongue, but I talk about it. Bulgari Tiger next month. Nice. Regular Tiger, Diego, or the extrait. Diet Green Irish Tweed. Yeah, not this one. That's General Fluidity Silver. I've heard of Panadora. They got the deer antler heads. Yep. I've never smelled them, though. Cali, Velvet Santel. Never smelled it. I've never smelled that from Cali. There's a new Cali. I love the Green Irish Tweed click. There's a Cali out. It's a new oud. I don't know what it's called. It's more masculating. I hear that one's nice. Just like the rumor about Baby Cat. I ended up buying 2 bottles. Yeah, they didn't. They announced the Baby Cat rumor, and then they're like, hey, you know what? We're going to actually offer Baby Cat and the private lines in Ulta now. So you can go to Ulta and get these. It's just like, oh my God. So they do that to ramp up sales. Regular Tiger. Okay. I got my nose on Tigar, X-Ray, and damn, it's so good. Yeah. I have a sample of that Cali. Okay. Aqua de Dora and Velvet Iris. That sounds good. The Velvet, anything Iris, I'm a sucker for. I love Iris fragrances. There's just something about it. I'm a sucker for Iris. Whether if it's in like, I think Green Irish Tweed has a little bit of Iris or maybe some Violet, but that, Prada, Lamb Intense, Mont Blanc Explorer, Gentleman from Givenchy. I'm an Iris guy. It can be that lipsticky, plasticky Iris. It can be Dior Homme Intense Iris. I mean? It's nice. I think Iris is one of my favorite notes besides vetiver. Aqua de Dora, yeah, from Panadora, yep. I've been getting a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances recently. Good dupes for expensive brand. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that either. I personally don't do that. Listen, do I have a dupe somewhere? I have one right here. Hold on, sorry. This is Monoclone O2. This is a Centric Molecules O2 dupe. Ambroxan, pretty much, from Maison Alhambra. I'm not above dupes. You know what I mean? This is just pure Ambroxan. Probably cheap synthetic version, but which Ambroxan I think is synthetic already. So what am I talking about? But yeah, it's just not my personal thing. I don't really go for dupes. I have dupes in my collection. But yeah, some dupes can be good, and some can be terrible. You have Bulgari Omen, Guyan coming soon. Never heard of that one, Omega. You wore Collage Island Dreams yesterday. Enjoy it. Yeah, is the Island Dream, what is that, like a symphony dupe? If you love Iris, Celine, yeah, dude. Celine Black Tie, Diego. That is also gaining a bunch of hype on TikTok. I'm just like, guys, can we stop talking about this? But I don't care. I'm not like that really. Because like a lot of people, they'll talk about it and they just end up not getting it. So it's whatever. Celine Black Tie is definitely on the list. That waxy buttery Iris. Yeah, Diego. Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privé. Nice. Yeah. See? We got a Privé fan in here. I have the Society EDP Extreme. Love Iris Note like in Clive Christian Blonde Amber. Ooh, okay. I haven't smelled Blonde Amber. I hear Town and Country is nice. Town and Country is supposed to smell like something. I don't know what, but I was reading the other day and people compare Town and Country to something. I'm sure somebody's going to drop it in the chat. But I was like, should I get Town and Country? Should I try it? Yeah, Symphony. Yep. He will fire Love Cologne on Wars. What happened? What do you think of the Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I think everything in general. Listen, I think it's. I think everything going on is crazy. It is what it is. I mean, I don't. I have no say. I'm not even going to talk about it. Iris is one of my favorite notes. Goldfield and Banks Amber Tales. Also, Iris heavy fragrance. Tales of Amber. That and the Silky Woods Elixir. You know, that was crazy. That one, those smell good. Iris is one of my favorite notes. Yep. I just got Island, JPG Le Beau Parfum. Yes, 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 yes. Um, I think JPG besides like Lamal, Ultra, how do you want to pronounce it? I don't know. Scandal I like from JPG, but the Le Beau Le Parfum, I do like that one for what it is. You have a ton of irises. Apples, it's born in Roma Coral Fantasy. Okay, okay. Apples. It's like born in Roma Coral Fantasy. Town and Country is? Town and Country is like Coral Fantasy? Glenwood. America, Bald Eagle, that's right. Silky Woods Elixir is so good. I agree, man. I agree. Naomi Goodser Iris Cindre is my favorite Iris fragrance, but it's not mass appealing and more artistic smelling. I'm screenshotting these. I am screenshotting. You guys are giving me some good ones tonight. Arabian's Tonka, I like. I'm one of those guys. I love that. I smelled that at Sephora the other day. And, you know, I smelled that at Sephora and I like it. I want to get a bottle of it. I think it's extremely loud. It's extremely heavy, but it's nice. You don't like Scandal. Okay. Le Beau EDT better than Le Beau Parfum. Okay. Town and Country is similar to Suspira Viola. Voila? I don't know what that one is. I've only smelled two from Suspiro, and it's the Maraschino, which was a nice little cherry fragrance. It's maraschino cherry and vibrato, which is great. Town and Country is okay. I just read that. Arabian's Tonka, yeah, dude. Arabian's Tonka was different. I sprayed it at Sephora after smelling about 40 other fragrances. My nose was blown off my face. I liked it a lot. I was addicted to it. I couldn't stop smelling my hand. And Michaela was like, "Yeah, that's nice. You should get that." Me and Michaela, we're big Montal Mancera fans. We don't have anything from Montal, but combined, me and her have about 9 Manceras. I like Manceras. Town and Country is like Coral Fantasy, but more luxurious. Interesting. Interesting. You got it as a gift. Haha. Create Centaurus is another banger. Yeah, I agree, man. What did you get as a gift? Arabian's Tonka? Dude, that's a nice gift. That's a good gift. What are your top Suspiros? I want to pick up some samples. My top Suspiros, I've only ever smelled two. Vibrato. Maraschino is different. It's a cherry fragrance. I'm not like a sweet cherry, you know. It's different than Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Contralto supposedly is similar to Balderfreak from Byredo. Similar. People swear on the Basso or Basso, however you want to pronounce it. Montal Oud Edition is a sleeper from the house. Ooh, that sounds good. Oud Edition. Clive Christian Crab Apple Tree was an okay blind buy for me at first, but I revisited it. Came out very good on my second wearing. Clive Christian, they have some funny names too. Don't they have one called like Jump Up and Kiss Me or something like that? Clive Christian has some funny names. But I hear Blonde Amber's awesome. I hear Town and Country's awesome. I want to sample some from them. Pretty expensive. Town and Country is a smooth, green, citrus, and woody aromatic. Man, that's up my alley. If somebody has Fragrantica pulled up another tab, go to Clive Christian and name off the top 4 this perfume reminds me of for me. Let me know what those 4 perfumes remind me of, it says. Because I read it the other day. I was like, oh, that could be nice. You got my fiance Black Orchid. Not sure about it, though. Sometimes I like the Tom Fords, man. I'm not a fan of Black Orchid. Maybe my wife might be, but I like You said Black Orchid, so I just picked this bottle up because it's the same bottle essentially for the Gray Vetiver. I love it. Oh, Diego, I know for sure. I know. I'm definitely going to add Montal Arabian's Tonkas. Arabian's Tonka for sure. That's coming to the list this year. It has to. It's nice. I love it, especially before wintertime hits. Yeah, Town and Country. I wish my other phone was charged. It might be. It might be charged. It's dead. It's my other content. This is my other phone I go live on TikTok with. Of course, I don't keep it charged. You can get it for under 100. Yeah. I have an affiliate link. Listen, I'm not that. I have a full-time career, a job. I do this for fun. I might do content. I might get gifted PRs. Brands might pay me every once in a while to do like an honest review for them. As far, I literally make less. I make less than $300 a month doing content, and that's if I'm like even selling something on TikTok. YouTube doesn't pay me. I don't get paid for views. It's either I get a random company wanting to send me money to make a reel for them or do like an honest review. I do this for fun. I have a full-time career job. I do this in my free time. That being said, what was I going with this? I have a discount code on Incentives Perfume. It's like $5 off your order. I get commission if you guys pay. You guys don't ever have to buy nothing from me. You don't ever have to use links from me, ever. You know the best way you can support me? Like a video. You know what I mean? Leave a comment. Like, I don't care. I don't need money like that. I'm not here. This is not my end game. If one day I can be a full-time creator, cool. Awesome. But in the meantime, I'm about to be a dad of 3. I have a job. This is just my free time, how to like de-stress. And I like talking to you guys about fragrances. It's like, this is like genuine. Like, I love getting on live. And if I have free time, I'm going to shoot a video. That is what it is. But where was I going with this? The Montal. I was on the Incentives Perfume website and I typed in my little $5 off code with my name attached to it, BradyFrags. And I think I could get it for $85 with the discount. So I was like, oh, not bad. But yeah, the Montal, the prices aren't bad. Manceras, those are priced great as well. Do I have a Mancera in here? Yes, I do. This is my favorite Mancera. Cedrat Boise. Look at the dent. Look at the dent. If that guy is still in here, Ian, you should get a bottle of this too. You know, you bought that Mont Blanc Explorer, Ian. If you're still in here, Mont Blanc Explorer, you should grab the Cedrat Boise. Totally different scent profile. Same neighborhood, I guess. This thing went triple platinum in the office for me. This is a 120 ml bottle. The dent doesn't lie, brother. The dent does not lie. I need to get the Intense. I hear it's more leather heavy. What's the Red Montal, the fire one? Her, that's good. I've never heard of that one. Chasing the Dragon. Okay. Swiss Arabian Shagaf Oud. Oh, I've never heard of that, Chris. Never heard of that. Got any Blantons? I do downstairs. I got one bottle of Blantons. Mancera Red Tobacco. I have a sample of it somewhere. It wasn't for me. I need to try the Intense. I need to try the Intense for sure. The OG is great as well. One thing I like about Mancera, I'm going to spray it for you guys. Ready? Watch this atomizer. Insane. This was probably one of my first, not first niche, but like my first, the first time I ever bought off a discounter site was FragranceNet, and I got a bottle of this. This is the bottle I bought. And I was like, you can buy niche for cheap. So I got this for like $75 on sale, 120 mil. Dude, I wore it to work every day for like 2-3 months. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. It's strong, great longevity, 10 plus hours. Love it. Let me see here. Montal, Wood on Fire. That one's popular. Wood on Fire. Hey, pause. Crazy name. I have been wearing my Cedrat Boise at the office and not one complaint yet. I have to decant it to another bottle because the bottle broke. Oh, nice. Yeah, it was $75 for 120 ml, but that was also back in 2024, probably around October. And not one compliment yet. Oh, what? It's work, so I'm in the office. I get told I smell decent. You know what I mean? I don't go to work looking for compliments. So hey, that's dangerous territory. I really go just to smell good. But like Cedric Boise is solid. Wait, I want to hear your thoughts on Dior Fahrenheit. If I'm being honest, I've never smelled it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've never smelled it. People say it smells like straight gasoline, and that makes me want to smell it even more. I was one of those kids that loved gasoline. You know, I grew up riding dirt bikes. My dad was a mechanic. We always had muscle cars and stuff. I was a mechanic for 10 years of my career. I went to school to be a mechanic, work like an automotive tech before I went back to school. But yeah, I was a huge, gearhead. I can work on cars. I've always been addicted to the gasoline smell. But yeah, are you asking why or which ones I like? What do you mean? Which? Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Okay, I was like, what? What is going on? So yeah, my thoughts on Dior Fahrenheit. I've never really smelled it. The old Gucci Guilty Absolute, the orange bottle. You know, ball. I sound like a kid talking. Like, yeah, ball. I'm sweating in here. There's like no ventilation. The old Gucci Guilty's nice. The Gucci Guilty Elixir Absolute de Parfum, the little green fat bottle, that's nice. If you like a Moage Reflection, that's a good one to snag. It is 8:15. I think I'm gonna get off here. I've been on here for an hour and a half. It's been 91 minutes and 12 seconds. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all for hanging out. I don't get to go live often, so when I do, it's impromptu. Once again, I'm BradyFrags. I'm on TikTok at BradyFrags, Instagram at BradyFrags, here at Brady_Frags. Subscribe, check out my channel. Got more videos coming. I did a review on Michael Malal's Discovery set. This was at TJ Maxx for 24 bucks. Go to your TJ Maxx, check it out. I got a long video review coming out probably tomorrow or this week, depending on how much time. I was surprised with this. I thought Ocean Noir was basic when I smelled it like a year ago. They're coming out with a parfum. It's actually out this week. This is a sleeper house for what they. I think they're kind of cheap. No, I'm not gonna lie. They're kind of cheap looking presentation wise. They smell good. But I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Check out Sentimental Value as well. She's a content creator here on YouTube. Go subscribe to her channel. With that being said, happy Sunday, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. I love y'all. Take care. Have a good one. Ring light, ring light. Oh, behind the scenes. This is how it looks so shiny, guys. I have a ring light. Amazon, like 10 bucks. Bye. Sub. Take care. Hey, appreciate you all. Thanks. Have a good one.